Hello, I'm Kari Samuels, your intuitive counselor and happiness coach with your August forecast. And congratulations! You made it through last month and you are still living to tell about it. Yay! It was intense. It was very intense. Don't say I didn't tell you. So here I am telling you again that this month is also intense, but it is a lot lighter. This is actually the last very intense month of the year. It's lighter than last month. As a matter of fact, the theme of this month is all about light and stepping into a new light in your life and the sun. So there's a lot of breakthrough consciousness that's happening right now. This is kind of the last real, like, spiritually and emotionally intense month because we're still in eclipse season. We are experiencing our third eclipse this month, 3 in a row. So that whole season of eclipses, you're in it and you're in it, right? But this is so good. So even though this is the last kind of intense month of the year, there's so many gifts to it. You might actually miss it because there's so many breakthroughs that you can have right now. So many rapid transformations. This is such a huge gift. Use this energy to let go of all of the thoughts, emotions, habits, people, circumstances in your life that are no longer serving you and stepping into a new way of being. That is what this month is about. It is super exciting. The sun is our theme all month long. Last month was all about the moon. This month is all about the sun. Yay! So we are in the sun sign of Leo until August 23rd. Now Leo is actually ruled by the sun in astrology. So Leo is the sign that loves to celebrate the self. Now this isn't an egotistical thing. Because it's ruled by the sun, let's look at the sun. The sun, well, don't look right into the eyes of the sun. That's not a good idea. but the symbology of the sun, right? So the sun radiates its light and its warmth, and it gives us life by doing so. And so that's what Leo teaches you, to shine brightly, to allow yourself to be recognized as the amazing being that you are, to radiate your light, to allow yourself to give and receive love, to allow yourself to be adored. So Leo teaches you to shine your beautiful, unique light very brightly, and that can be very uncomfortable if you're not used to it. So this is a really powerful time to help you step into that power and step into that light and shine brightly so that you can share your gifts with the world. Now, August 2018 in numerology is a 19 universal month. If you look at the 19th card of the tarot, it's the sun. There are no surprises here. This sun is a theme. I love the way the universe always gives us these synchronicities to really help us navigate the energies. So we always have these themes, we always have these patterns, and that's the pattern right now. So if you look at this card in the tarot, the sun card, it is beautiful. It's just full of life and joy and vitality and new beginnings. You see there's like a young baby there on the beautiful young horse, and it's just this sense of freshness and healing and joy and enthusiasm. Well, the sun card in the tarot comes after all these nighttime cards, including the moon. It comes right after the moon, but all these nighttime cards in the tarot, then comes the sun. Here comes the sun. That's how it feels right now. So these nighttime cards in the tarot represent the dark night of the soul, which you have been experiencing in some capacities. And then the sun comes, and it's like light, finally. There's healing, there's transformation, there's renewal, there's a new sense of joy and opportunity. That's what this energy is about. It's total breakthrough. But you have to really let go of all that's making you uncomfortable in order to get to that. And that's what the energy of this month is teaching us. Because the 19, it's a 19 month, right? So we have the 1 of new beginnings and the 9 of letting go. And you had 1 plus 9 and you're in a 1 month. So as you're letting go, you can step into something new and live more joyously and live in a different, completely unique and different way. And that's what this month eclipse is teaching you. August 11th, it's our 3rd eclipse in a row. which is already, woo, right? Because eclipse season, you feel it. So it comes on the 11th day of the month. Now you know we are in an 11 universal year. 11 is a master number teaching you to truly step into that light. 11 in numerology, the glyph of 11 is this column of light, and you step into that. You're stepping into the unknown. The words psychic and light in numerology add up to the number 11. That's the energy of it. It brings new light, and that could be scary, stepping into the light. But what happens is that dissolves all the darkness. But you have to let it go. And that's your task this month, is to let it go and have that courage. That's what Leo teaches you, like the lion, to have courage, to step into that power, to step into that new way of being, to step into the unknown. But it's something that you're desiring. So as you step into what you desire, that's when you can experience all these incredible opportunities. So we're having a solar eclipse. So this is the sun, it's a new moon. So the solar eclipse, right? Solar eclipses happen on the new moon. New moons are a time of new beginnings. 11 is the number of double new beginnings. But one teaches you to be yourself. So you have to be yourself. You have to allow yourself to shine very uniquely in order to get this new transformation. So this solar eclipse on August 11th is also a supermoon, which means the moon is closer to the earth, having more gravity, more impact on your emotions. So you're really called right now to step it up, to amp up your game, to be more of yourself, to take a chance on yourself, to have courage, to radiate and shine and be unique. That's what this new moon solar eclipse is teaching you. And I encourage you on that new moon solar eclipse to do something very special, to make a very strong and bold statement to the universe. I am ready. And this is what I want. Don't limit yourself with these like realistic goals and ambitions. Go really deep in your heart. This is what I truly desire, and I'm putting it out there in the universe. This is what I deserve, and I'm going to claim it. You do that and watch your world change. And you have to be ready to let go of the people, circumstances, and habits that are keeping you stuck in living small. Okay? I'm so excited for you. Now, because we have these new beginnings, this is also the month of beginnings, and it's also the month of endings and reversals. So we have two of our personal planets are in retrograde right now, all month. So, well, Mercury's retrograde until the 19th, and Mars is retrograde for most of this month. Those are personal planets. Mercury governs your mind and how you communicate, and is also connected to those intuitive parts of yourself. Mercury retrograde in Leo helps you reclaim parts of yourself that are ready to shine more brightly. Ooh, excuse me, this bug was trying to reclaim part of me. Excuse me about that. So this Mercury is teaching you how to go back and collect those parts of yourself, because retrogrades always are all about the rewinding, reclaiming, going back, all RE words, and they're also very internal. So whenever we have a planet that's retrograde, it's more of an internal process than an external process. Now Mars and Mercury both love to, they're like speed racers, right? Like they're always on the go, those two planets. And now they're retrograde, so you can't like move very quickly. So if there's a part of you that's trying to go along and get your goals manifested, and you're coming up against resistance, is because the universe is trying to teach you to go back and reclaim those parts of yourself that aren't connected, because Mars is associated with passion, right? And so you're reclaiming your passion. You're reclaiming those parts of yourself that weren't connected to your goals. And so it's time to remember why you're doing things in the first place. It's time to really do things with fire and really be connected with your heart and your mind in a way that you're moving forth in the world, instead of just going forth your goals without really being connected to it. And that's what those retrogrades are teaching you this month. So it's a very internal process. So the world is teaching you, the universe is teaching you that to make these incredible changes and to have these opportunities is really an inside job. You need to change yourself first. You need to be connected to your heart, your mind, and your soul, all in alignment. And when you're in that alignment, just like during an eclipse, the sun and the moon and the earth are in a powerful alignment, and the 11's all about alignment. The universe is teaching you to be in alignment with your soul's purpose, your passions, and your intuition. And when you do that, that's when opportunities abound. But you have to remember to do that, and you have to have the courage to do that. Can you see why I'm so excited about this month? It's incredible. So I have 3 action steps that are going to help you through this powerful transformational time. And they all begin with RE words because we're in retrograde. And so it's time to rewind a bit and reconnect. So the first thing is to rekindle your passions. What is it that you love to do that you've been neglecting because of the responsibilities in your life? You may have to think back very far. You may have to think back to childhood. What did I love to do? What would I love to do? How can I bring more passion in my life? Work, 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 work is not passion, okay? You may love your work, but there's things that you need to do to bring that fire back into your life. So how can you do it? What activities can you engage in? How can you feel more sexy? How can you feel more alive? What is it that you can do for your body to help you engage in that? Do you want to be in nature more, with people more? Or are there certain creative endeavors that you've been longing for? Well, now is the time for you to rekindle those parts of yourself so you can get that fire in the belly again. And I'm sure you have plenty of it now, but you can get more of it. So rekindle that fire. Now, the second thing is to renew your enthusiasm for life. Chances are that you've been so intently focused on your goals or what you just need to do to stay afloat that you're in a routine. So now it's time to shake it up. Now it's time to bring more light into your life and do things in a new light, right? So try something new. Break up some routines. Do something differently. Do everything differently. And that can help you renew your enthusiasm for what you're already doing. Do things that you're doing in a different way. And again, do things that make you happy and more of it instead of just really focusing on your routine and doing those things that you always do. And this is going to help reinvigorate you, give you more to rejoice about. So anything that you're doing now, really focus on why am I doing it? And what can I do here that's going to make be more creative or bring more joy to me instead of just going about my routine. So that will help you renew your enthusiasm for your life because you're so blessed. And the third thing is to reclaim your power. Now, really look at your life and notice where you're in those positions where you make yourself smaller than you really are. Where do you give away your power to other people? Do you say yes to things that you feel like saying no to? Do you hide your feelings? Is there a conversation that you need to have that you've been repressing? Is there an area in your life where you haven't spoken your truth and you need to speak your truth? Is there an area in your life where you feel like you can't make any decisions, but you just don't want to make those decisions because they're uncomfortable? These are all energy leaks. So as you really take a look at all those areas in your life where you're giving your power away, you're letting people make decisions for you, you always have a choice. So now is the time to reclaim your power and make a choice and choose yourself. And remember, if you're choosing to make yourself small, turn up that wattage. You're a bright, shiny sun. Shine, shine, shine as big and bright as you possibly can. You deserve to live large. Take up space. Claim your space. You deserve only the best. So I hope you remember that as you're moving forth through this incredible month. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, share it with your friends. I'm sure they will appreciate you for it. And I've created something to help you. I've created a numerology guide to Mercury retrograde based on your personal life path number, which is based on your birth date. And that's free. And if you want a copy of that, you can get that free by clicking on the link below. And I am wishing you the most magnificent, marvelous August and beyond. Lots of love. Bye for now.